All right, we're live, and
What up? What up?
with Noise 13, Jew from Picture Didn't Happen will join us like very shortly. I think he's posting the new Picture Didn't Happen
Links.
episode with Noize. They conducted an interview with Noize, and Fritz the Cat was there. We wanted to get Fritz the Cat, but he's a busy guy, so he couldn't make it.
Yeah. This won't be a one and done thing, man. I'm gonna fuck with the catacombs forever. You know that.
Oh
Brother.
yeah. Well, he'll be on eventually, I'm sure. Him or C Lance. We also kind of wanted to try to get C Lance because C Lance is also helping produce the album. So
yeah. But he's like working on getting his album out right now. I think he's got like one more song to get done. Actually, to tell you the truth, so we caught him at a weird time. But yeah, I'll try and grab him too.
yeah. It'll be dope. What's funny about I guess the three of us when Jew gets here is that we all met at Astro 3. Jew was actually like one of the very because when I walked up to the hotel, I first saw Alex Vincent from Child's Play, so I talked to him. But then Jew was like right out there. It was Jew, Paul, and Casey, and they were all chilling outside smoking some tobacco. And
yeah,
I talked to him about his podcast and everything. And then you were there that same night because you were a part of the pre-party with
hell yeah.
Zool and everybody else. Let's talk about Astro a little bit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, let's just say, like, how did you get involved with the Astro stuff at first?
Oh fuck! I got asked to go play Astro. I had went on tour with Twisted for the Canadian leg of the Generation Nightmare tour. With Zool was on there as well. Sevademic was on there as well. Gmo was on there as well. But yeah, after that, I got asked to come down and just open up and just kind of fucking. I've always been a down ass juggalo. I'm good friends with a bunch of other fucking juggalos. I grew up in the scene. This shit raised me, and I don't know. This is my music, so yeah, man. I guess I got asked to go to Astro. That's basically it.
Yeah, because you opened. You did two shows, right? Because you did the pre-party, and then you did the. What was the other show called? Or was that the 80s? Back to the 80s night.
Yeah, back to the 80s night, which I just did. Like, I think at the end of the night, it was just like everybody was dressed up as 80s, and they did the fucking was it the karaoke as well there?
Oh, that was like night? Sunday night. That was like Sunday night, I think.
Folks, I was very fucked up at Astro when I wasn't performing, but like man, oh my god. What I remember from Astro, to be honest with you, is walking up. First of all, I'm at Jew first thing. Like, he's one of the first people I met, and we just started smoking blunt after blunt after blunt. I remember the first night performance. I did like a pretty chill set, like just an introduction set. And then the second night, Young Wicked came up on stage with me and rocked our song Serial Killer, which is about psycho bitches. Lex is on that one too. And man, it was just like Astro just felt like, oh man, the whole time I was there, it was just like motherfuckers was like, we're talking about the craziest shit and laughing like you laugh with like best friends, and I don't even got any friends, so like I appreciated it extra with you motherfuckers. But
yeah, you were all over the place. From what I remember, it was like everywhere I turned around, you were there. Like you were handing out all kinds of promos.
It was definitely a tornado. Yeah, oh yeah. I'm always on my promo game, but like, fuck, man, like it's like it feels like a whirlwind at Astro. I'm literally like, oh shit. One moment I'm talking to like the fucking boogeyman. The next moment I'm like fucking bringing Dirt Nasty a shot up on stage. Like I was all over the goddamn place, man. I smoked with everybody. Yeah, man. And that capacity.
You're cutting out a little bit,
but yeah, brother, I can't wait to get back there. Sorry, buddy.
Oh no,
sorry. I was saying, Astro was my last show, and Astro's probably. I'm hoping Astro's my first show back. We'll see what happens. They haven't announced anything yet, but I got my hotel booked, and I'll be there just to rock with you guys, if nothing else. So fucking, I can't wait, man.
Yeah, I'll be there as well. Yeah, but like you're saying, like Astro's crazy because it's like you're just chilling, and then you look over, and there's Blaze chilling. So you go over, you talk to him, and then like you turn around, Young Wicked's walking around. Then at night,
Yeah, dude.
Joe Black's walking around on acid and shit. Like it's just Astro is so wild. Like if you've ever wanted to party with like an artist from MNE or really otherwise, because Mikey Clark was there, Slasher Dave was there. Like it's such a crazy environment. It's like it's so strange.
I told Dirt Nasty that he's my real dad actually at Astro, and yeah, and it was crazy when I brought him that shot on stage, that tequila shot, because I had been talking to him like 2 or 3 times before that, and when I brought that shot on stage, he was like, "I fucking love you, dude, but I fucking hate like I'm gonna hate you in the morning." And then I talked to him the next day, and it was all love, though.
Yeah, he was like drunk off his ass. This performance was because he got up on the speaker stack and was like chilling on the speaker stack and just fucking like that was a it was a wild experience, man. Because it's like a nonstop party. It's like 4 days, I guess, if you count the pre-party day, and then it's just like.
And all my work got done within like the day before, and then the first day. And then it was just like, oh, I guess I'm smoking weed with, these people that are really cool as fuck, but I'm not going to say their names because I don't want to get anybody in trouble. But yeah. It was like, dude, it was I'll say this. Astronomicon is like the weed smoking, like fun, like con. Like if you want a con that's like a little bit of everything you like, and then you're just high the whole time. And then, throw some alcohol in the mix, occasionally too. And fuck, man, what a fucking good time.
It's crazy. But all right, let's talk about. What was that?
Oh, go ahead. I was just going to say, have we even mentioned that I'm from Canada?
And the 13 is silent, correct? It's Noize. Silent 13.
Well, because I would have just been Noize. But 13's like my lucky number. Me and my brothers don't share the same last names, but we all share the same lucky number. So I threw the 13 on there because there's already a band called Noize with a Z. So I was like, so it's Noize and the 13's silent. But if you want to find me on music and shit, you probably want to throw that 13 on the end,
Yeah. But speaking of music, you got your new album coming out. You don't have a release date yet, right? But do you have like a target window for that?
August. We're aiming for August. I'm hoping like, I don't know, August 1st, like any time in there. But I'm aiming for August, and it's going to be summer for sure. It's called Depuration. Fucking, I don't know. Yeah, that's it there. Fucking artwork done by Kat. She's the shit. And man, this album is my love letter to the fucking underground. I mean, from start to finish, like, I really hope people will listen to it from track 1 all the way to the end and just give it one honest play, because I designed it to go like that. It flows. The energy flows. Like, it starts in like a fucking kick the door in, brings you all the way to the point where you're going to fucking cry or some shit. And then at the end, it dusts you off and sends you home like, okay, buddy, hope you had a good time on that acid trip,
It's also it's kind of like a showcase of what you can do, because there's a lot of like different styles, I guess I should say, because you've got like the kind of dark song here. I'll put up the track list so people can see. It's got all his producers and all his features on here. But like Moose, produced by Billy Obey, is like a lot different than the rest of the album. It's like a really dark song.
That was like one of the last ones to get on there, but like how you're saying, like it's a sample of everything, is because like we're gonna go more in depth on these sounds in larger forms. But like when Fritz was first starting working with me, Fritz has got like a bunch of production on this one, and he's also mixed and mastered the whole fucking project, by the way. But when Fritz first started fucking with me, he was just throwing shit at me to see what I could work with, and as he would tell you, I can work with fucking anything, like everything he sent me, I sent him something back for. But this whole idea of this album is like, this is my favorite sounds from the underground, but everything that I can do too. and we're gonna break from this one and go, you know, you'll see like a whole project with like fucking murderous like horrorcore shit from produced by Bill. You'll see like a fucking punk album with Fritz coming out too. Like we're working, like I'm working around the clock all the goddamn time. The only reason I haven't been able to record new vocals right now is because my city's on a state of emergency because of some COVID bullshit. But yeah, going hard, man. And
look who made it.
Holy shit. He was here, then he wasn't. Now he's here again.
You missed all the Astro talk, Jew.
I've been on most of it. Hi everybody, I'm the Jew from Picture. It didn't happen.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Yeah, you guys got like a whole episode about Astro.
Yeah, I've got a whole like an hour-long review on my channel.
it was so good.
Yeah, it's
so good.
It's so wild.
Everybody fucking go. Let's make it like huge. And I need like a group of Canadians.
Yeah, there's so many people that are going. Even this year, I know a ton of people. Like that's the thing. Last year when I went, I hardly knew anybody. But this year, it's like I know so many people that are going to be there this year.
Well, I don't want to keep this on the same subject since that's what you guys were already talking about, but I'll say this. I made so many fucking lifelong homies at the last one. Like people who I know I'll be friends with forever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that's you two right now that I'm speaking with. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. It's so wild. It's I don't know what it is about shows and like concerts and stuff, but it's always like seems like every time you meet somebody new, that's just like becomes like your homie. It's so like I don't know. It's the atmosphere. It's the common. You know.
Let's be honest. It's about 80% of the reason why we do this shit.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, man. It makes us like not depressed for a little while. We're like, oh shit, there's happiness out there.
there's other people like me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not suffering alone.
I'm loving the shades. You've got this Roy Orbison meets Johnny Cash meets Ricky from fucking Trailer Park Boys thing happening.
I'm like maybe 10% hungover this morning. We're good though. I got like a bunch of fucking legal weeds and shit. You know,
I've got illegal weed.
He's lying to the fucking FBI that's currently listening because this is crossing borders and shit.
Okay. I feel bad for my FBI agent.
Yeah,
keeping him busy. Keeping him busy.
They just gotta watch me smoke, motherfucker.
Well, let's talk about the title of this album, Depuration. Like, I don't know if that's an actual word, but like when I saw it, you being Canadian, I immediately thought of deportation. So,
well, you're not wrong. Depuration is like to like expel one's like fucking poison, toxins, things that are like fucking gonna kill you slowly, you know?
My dumb brain pronounced it depuration, which meant the same thought process, but dumb. Like I knew what you were saying, but I pronounced it completely incorrectly.
Yeah, I've always heard a lot. I guess like the depuration effect or whatever when you like people and stuff. Is that okay?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the album, the soul's coming out of the crow there, and like if you think about the soul being like as pertains to what you were just saying, like like sometimes like your soul could be like what's toxic, man.
I mean, sometimes you have to change who you are to purify what comes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sometimes you gotta kill something off to fucking, I don't know, release some things, and maybe that's what this album for me is like, especially with the tracks pertaining to like how I feel towards my parents and suicide and all that shit. It's like, okay, I'm getting this out, putting it out in the open. Here it is. Now I don't gotta fucking dwell on it anymore. Therapy.
Yeah. How long have you been working on this album then?
Fuck, probably since last Astro. Last Astro, I was just talking about getting it going with Jew outside actually, and And yeah, man, I talked to Mr. Velasquez there, George, and he was like, get yourself ready, and we are going to get you working with Fritz the Cat. The original plan was for me to fly down and work with Fritz, but COVID fucked that up. So me and Fritz have formed this weird fucking, back and forth messenger fucking around, and I record all my vocals up here in a professional studio, send them down to Fritz, and he mixes it all up, like we're making it work. As soon as I can get down there to work with him in person, I'm gonna be down there working with him in person. So yeah,
things are loosening up here quite a bit. I know where I'm at, they're lifting all regulations on June 2nd. So
and where I'm at isn't far away, so I imagine we'll be following suit.
Yeah.
So,
and I guess I just got to get my shot, and I'm good to come down there. So I got my shot booked, and I'll be down there after fucking Pfizer turns me into a zombie or whatever the fuck's gonna happen to me.
Biochip use,
like,
yeah.
be on the stage like eating motherfuckers to be like, oh, Noize got the coolest shows, like coolest effect. No, it's just eating motherfuckers.
If you know you're a zombie, are you still a zombie?
Yeah.
I mean, there's like a million different like consumer motherfuckers out there that don't know they're zombies.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm high, folks.
So I'm curious how you got because you're pretty close with like MNE and George. Like I'm really curious how that relationship started. Was it just like doing shows with them, or?
I started bugging George probably like 2.5 years ago. I sent him a project, and I was like, George, in a year's time, I'm going to be opening up for Twisted. You may as well start working with me now, and just little emails like that, right? And he entertained me, and the music was good, so he entertained me. But after a year of me saying that, I was lo and behold on tour with Twisted. So George is like walking ahead of me or whatever, and I'm just like, hey George, I told you that like a year ago that in a year's time I'd be on tour with Twisted. And he just looked at me, he's like, yeah, you fucking did. Like just little shit like that, man. I'm just like and then from there they started seeing my hustle and my ambition and how hard I work, and I don't know, from like not to be too braggadocious or whatever, but from what people tell me, I guess I'm infectious or whatever, people like my energy,
Start getting braggadocious, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm getting better, but I'm a Canadian, so I'm real humble. I'm like, well, I guess I'm all right at that.
We've talked about that. You're not nice, but you're nice for a Canadian.
Yeah, I'm an asshole for Canadian by Canadian standards, but by American standards, you guys are still
pretty normal.
You're too fucking nice. Like up in Canada, they're like, fuck that guy. And when I go down and see you guys, they're like, man, he's so fucking polite. Like, Jesus, he said sorry after he punched that guy and shit.
Wait to see that one.
So you got with Fritz through the George connection. What about Sea-Lance? How did you get? I mean, Sea-Lance is also Canadian. Was it just the Canadian connection, or what was that?
Sea-Lance isn't Canadian, actually. Sea-Lance is out of New York. He first worked with Vinny Paz from Jedi Mind Tricks and shit like that. How I got hooked up with Sea-Lance was that's a longer story. The first person I got hooked up with that was somewhat good was who was somewhat known. Was Mr. Green, who does a series called Live from the Streets. And go check out the Pixar Didn't Happen episode for more on that story, because I'm not going to retell it on this one. But because I did something which was a song called a song called 13 there I did with Mr. Green. I just messaged Sea-Lance, and I was like, the first thing was I was just like, I just did the song with Mr. Green. Check it out. If you like it, would you do some work with me? And he checked it out, and we just started the actual conversation. For people getting started in this business, I find that don't go buy your beats off a website. Make a personable relationship with somebody if you can, and go back and forth. a big part of this game is you just have to fucking network, and you have to actually like become like friends with these people, like, because that's what most of this game is it's a bunch of fucking people who realize that the game's big enough for all of us, and we can all eat off of it, and we're all doing the same thing. So why not be friends with each other? You know, we're gonna see each other anyways. Like, fuck.
There
I don't know,
genuinely enough room for everyone. Like that's something that I feel like is a big mistake people come into with. It's like, it's only me. Yeah, it is only you, but then that means that nobody gives a shit about you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And with me coming from the outside looking in, I also see that there's a scene to grow up here in Canada. Like, I know there's a lot of Canadians that listen to underground music, but they don't go out to the shows or anything because they don't have anything to fucking, you know, for them to crowd around, for them to fucking like flock to or whatever, right? So I look at myself and I'm like, shit, I can grow the scene up here, and then I can bring motherfuckers that are dope from stateside up to Canada too. You know what I mean? And then I'm creating this scene for all these black sheep that like have been here in this town for years. Like how I grew up, we had to like go down to the States, and like my first clown show was my first gathering because that was the first time I got stateside, right? So like if I could build a scene up here, holy shit, man, give some of these outcasts something to really fucking cling to, like you guys give me when I go down and see you, and like gatherings, like fucking indie wrestling shows, like you guys, like, the model's already built, right? I just got to bring it back to Canada, right? So,
like you do have potential to be on like a Godfather type shit. Like you could don that shit up for real, bro.
dude, look, you're looking at the fucking Godfather. There's no potential. This is what's happening, motherfucker. Like, geez,
there we go. Getting Uber Noize going.
Yeah, well, I'll claim that. I will fucking claim that right now. I want to be the motherfucker who like gets the scene going for Canada up here. But I'm still going to be stateside rocking with you motherfuckers as much as possible. But like, you know, like everybody just build. And if we all just build, if a scene's just constantly building, then there's obviously room for everybody because it's just fucking constantly growing. Oh, you're over on the East Coast and you're growing it. Oh, I'm up on the North Side growing it. Oh, somebody's in the fucking Bible Belt growing it. Like, it's just fucking growth. You know, like, fuck, man. Underground might take over the goddamn world.
Yeah, I can imagine how, like, because even in the States, it was pretty bad for a long time, and like the only reason it was like really existing is because ICP or Twisted would come to town. But now we're seeing like a lot of these smaller acts going up, like Fams, Cody Manson, Mad Max, like all these like smaller groups like coming up. I mean, AXE was smaller, now they're growing and they're helping expand it. Funtime Guys, everybody else that's growing up. So we're really starting to see a resurgence. And so like I can see how in Canada it would be even worse because like the big guys don't go up there that often. So like honestly, there was kind of like a resurgence when everybody got off parole, you know, and Twisted started coming up and the Clowns started coming up. So you see this, like, these older, like, fucking superheads like me that, like, grew up and had to, like, you know, stay up to, like, 4 o'clock in the morning to, like, watch a fucking ICP interview on some fucking channel, you know what I mean, or whatever. But you see people like me, a lot of those, and then you see a lot of these, I see a lot of these young cats that remind me of, like, when I was, like, from, like, you know, 18 all the way to fucking, like, 25. Like, there's, like, these cats that are, like, I know where you're at. Hey, I can fucking help you guys. You know what I mean? And not build some fucking cool shit for us to go party at, right?
Yeah,
man. It's going to be a lot of fucking fun. That's all I know.
You're trying to Big Brother that shit. It makes sense. And the spot's open for you to take. Like, it doesn't sound like there's any competition per se.
I mean, Merc's dope as fuck. Snack the Ripper. You all these Canadian acts, but they're more so hip hop based. And I grew up in this shit. I'm a juggalo, so I'm here to represent my people. You know what I mean? I'm here to represent the black sheep, fucking mentally scarred people.
That's the shit that I find so hard to. I'm not gonna say understand because that's the wrong word, but like I grew up with it right up north. You know what I mean? Like, it's literally right there. It's not that far. Detroit's right there, and all the shit that trickled down to Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, so on and so forth. It's the reason why the scene is so prevalent straight down from fucking Michigan. But it's weird to think about you guys not having that kind of like legitimate access to this shit we all love. And like it's more so when you think about British juggalos or like Spanish juggalos or shit like that. But it's always weird to hear people talk about how their scene is in a foreign country, because like you guys don't have some of the access we have. Like you said, staying up till 4 a.m. to see a Much Music interview.
Yeah, exactly. And like looking from the outside in, a lot of times it was like there was almost like myths built up about the Clowns and Twisted and what's going on behind the scenes, because we're like way behind the curtain, right? And then I started becoming friends because of the internet and actually going to the States, and like it's like crazy fucking rumors too, like stupid shit, like that, like, you know, like I don't know, like witchcraft shit and all that stuff, like satanic shit. You'd hear some, yeah, and like, but like, there's no way to confirm or not confirm. You know what I mean? So I would have to be like on Fago Lovers and like Juggalo News and all that shit. And I became like, I was right into this shit. You know what I mean? Like I started zoning, and people would say some stupid shit, be like, "Nah, you're full of shit. That's bullshit." Like, you know what I mean?
No, we all know people like that who are like, "Oh man, did you hear? You know,
So
Jamie punched something, yeah, something. You're like, no, that's not what happened.
That didn't happen.
But they it happened, you know, to them, and you're like, no.
Yeah.
So Luke, let me
like
ask
never
you,
happened.
What is your favorite track on the album?
Down.
My favorite track?
My favorite track.
Motherfucker, I wasn't talking to you.
No, my favorite track is Down, which is like track 3 with Mono. That's probably my favorite track on the whole album.
What a fucking sleeper. You do not expect it to be what it's going to be until it's finished. It's a really, really good fucking track.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to hear that one, go check out episode number 1 of Pics It Didn't Happen with me and Fritz, and they got that song on the end of that motherfucker. Go check it out right after the live stream.
Hang out till the end. That'll be the first time it ever gets played. But so you want to talk about that track? So that's his favorite one there.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, man. I was working on shit, and I had the opportunity to send Monoxide fucking some beats there, and I sent him 3 different tracks, and I sent him that one fully written, and I didn't know if he was going to jump on it or not, but by surprise, he sent back like fucking killer fucking like verse, but he sent it twice as long as what I asked, which was fine. But like, so we kind of did some rearranging with the song, and I don't know if you guys noticed, but it's like my 3 verses are really short, but 3 fucking verses on there, and then you got his verse that's double that, and it's almost like the song builds up to him, and you're not almost, if you didn't know he was coming, you would be like, oh shit, and it builds up, and his shit hits, and like, man, he killed it, knocked it out the park. And the whole idea of this song is like, I'm kind of keeping it light, but it's just like showing you like, even when I keep it light, it's kind of dark, you know. And then when he hits, it's kind of like he's talking about like making it in the music and what it takes, that shit. And then both the songs that I have with him and Madrox, like, man, fuck, I don't know. That's some like crazy shit that I still like. Yeah.
Sorry.
This album like got some. Oh.
This is something I had said on before. I love it when you split up Twisted. Anytime there are features where it's just Jamie, where it's just Paul, you really get to hear how when they're together, it's Twisted. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But when they step away from each other and they do features like that, oh man, chef's kiss. That's fucking
hell yeah.
And again, the song Down is also probably one of my favorites on the album.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. That's unexpected for me. I thought you guys were going to fuck with darker shit.
No, motherfucker. Here's the thing you learn about older juggalos. Not everything has to drip blood.
Yeah. We're not all into stabby stab horrorcore. We like a little bit of other stuff trickled in.
I still bump it on a daily, but it's nice to have that shit that gives you, like you said, that therapeutic sound. It's I don't know. It's a way to bleed without cutting.
For the record, I don't cut, but
No,
shit, I'm cutting out here. Sorry, guys.
no, you're good. We can hear you, I think. But you said you sent him a couple other tracks.
Okay.
Was there a potential that Mono was? Was there potential that Mono was going to be on a different song?
Yeah, but the ones that I sent would have been songs for the next follow-up EP. Like a song would have got moved to be on this one. There was a couple of tracks from Scatterbrains and Sealance that are going to be a follow-up EP. I think I'm calling Gonzo after this. Man, I got so much shit I'm working on right now. It's fucking insane. Like literally, probably like fucking 2 EPs and another full length. And then on Pics, Fritz is talking about like doing a full length fucking punk one too. So like, let's go. I
also want to say for all the features and all the producers you have involved into it, it speaks to your talent that they were willing to be involved in this project. And there are some fucking heavy hitters on this.
Yeah, fucking Bill and Lee fucking murdered shit with and then I got the Horror to jump on there. And those dudes killed that fucking hook on that Survive the Night. Holy fuck, man. Man.
Well, and this is something else that people need to be prepared for. This album isn't all just horrorcore. This is an all-around complete musical journey.
It's
underground.
It's
a little sampling of Noize's different styles is what it is.
It's different noise.
Yeah. I fucking love that when I'm on the stage. I'm like, make some fucking noise. Yeah, man. What else do we got on there? Oh, we got Lex and fucking Gibby Joy.
Yeah, What Lurks?
Oh my god, that What Lurks track is going to knock motherfuckers out the box. They do not know what's coming.
Yeah, that one's going to have a fucking lyric video coming out, but the lyric video is also going to have fucking faces with moving video in the background, so I'm fucking excited for that shit. Fuck, man. Lex and Gibby are some of the best fucking lyricists out there. Like some of the fucking and what the song is, no fucking hook, just talking shit. That's it. Just some fucking talking shit, punch you in the face, fucking pull the axe out of the guy you already hit with the axe and put it in the other guy who's coming at you. That's what that is right there.
And you held your own with lyricists on that level.
Yeah.
Fuck that, man. I'm not gonna talk shit, but like I did good.
Close. You were close. That was almost the right way to brag.
Yeah.
What's your favorite track, Jew?
Mine? Okay, so if we're going features, it's down, like I said, or it works. And Eat Crow. Eat Crow is such a sick beat, such a sick riff, great fucking lyrics.
Yeah, I can't wait to do that one more.
Yeah, I think Eat Crow was like the second or third song Noize sent me, I think.
Yeah, I've seen that track from its bare bones to what it became to what it is now. Like I watched that one grow. I'm pretty proud. I'll be proud to say that one.
Yeah, man. Well, I do need opinions from people whose opinions like mean something to me. So yeah, thank you guys for that throughout the process too. You know.
And I'll say this: what track are you looking forward to performing most?
You know what? Eat Crow, and probably Gunslinger are tied, just because of like, I don't know, man. Those ones hit me on a different level, just because. I'll probably be looking at all you motherfuckers like in the eyes and scanning the whole crowd just to see if you're feeling what I'm feeling, because that shit it's next level. We got a lyric video coming out for Eat Crow. That'll probably be one of the first singles actually too. But that one for the performance wise too, I had some crazy plans, man, for some interactive shit too. So I don't know, man. The show's going to be insane. I think how we might have to do the shows is I might have to just book 2 nights at every fucking venue and do all the fucking happy shit the first night and do all the fucking crazy shit the next night.
It's funny because I talked to somebody else who also has plans like that, but they want to do a movie and then a performance. It's like, artists are coming with they're starting to understand that even though it's not a whole lot of money we're spending, it's still valuable to us. And maybe you got to give us a little more than just standing on the stage.
Yeah, the theatrics are coming back, which I'm really happy about. Like that's why I got into this stuff. That's why I get into a lot of artists that I get into, is because of the theatrical side. Like I love Ghost. Like Ghost has the whole anti-Pope thing. AXE obviously with the Forever Faces. I mean ICP, the Wicked Clowns. Like all these acts have really good like kind of like, you don't have to like dress up and look all crazy, but do something a little extra on stage, or like have a different, you know what I mean, something extra.
And if you don't,
even light work, man.
If you don't have any kind of performance or stage show, be ridiculously talented. It's pretty much the only way you get around it.
Mm-hmm.
I think everybody's like, especially if you're going somewhere where you don't know the sound people, go up and like say what's up to the sound people if you're performing there, and like see if you can get a fucking sound check. Fucking grease them with the fucking 20, bam, bam, whatever.
I mean, that goes without saying. Be nice to the people who try to be nice to the people who can make you sound like shit.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, don't be a fucking egomaniac and Jesus Christ. That's all you need is your mic to get cut mid-song.
I pay to watch it happen.
I'm putting you on sound at any of my shows.
All right, we're talking about songs, so like, why don't we give people a little sneak peek?
Fuck yeah,
I've got Noize Town. I've got Noize Town queued up. So this will be like pretty much the premiere of that song. Noize Town.
This is like Noize Town is like the intro. It's just an introduction to me and my mental and all the people that have the same mental as me. The collective of my fucking friends and people who support me. That's what I call it, Noize Town. So check it out.
All right. Yeah, let's run it.
Shepherds of outcasts will be our own flock. Shepherds of black sheep. When you sleep, we don't stop. Welcome to Noize Town. We don't fuck around. 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 I just came here to win with my devilish grin. I'll be living in sin. They sink and I swim. Say he's singing a hymn and shedding his skin. But I always been Noize, just afraid I offend. A venomous blend, a method at the end. You ain't on my level, don't even pretend. In the end, I'm the method. Listen, King probably get it. You don't get it, you a fool or a tool and they bend it. I fucking break you, I fucking shake you till you're awake too. We wake and bake, dude. We got them big moves. Fuck them big suits. We got them choices. We use our voices. Using violence for the voiceless. No choices. Fuck the pointless. And that's what's life been. Fucking pointless. Let's anoint them with our noise hymn. Welcome to Noize Town. We don't fuck around. 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 Welcome to Noize Town. Welcome to the underground. I remember punk shows, I remember juggalos, I remember gatherings, I was a part of those. I remember mosh pits, our shits and odd shits. Robbie passed the parachute, swallow, not cautious. We on the next now, we the best now. I must confess how I can address crowds, and I'm obsessed now. I'm a possessed clown. I always been down, now I possess sound. No more oppressed ground. We spark the best pound and record the best sounds. Suggest the best rounds, howling death sounds and whiskey all
What a dope ass way to start a fucking album.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised you didn't name the album Noise Town.
It was a thought, but at the same time, Noise Town isn't an album, man. It's like a state of mind, you know. It's like,
Yeah.
I was literally about to ask you to explain to the uninitiated what Noise Town actually is.
it's
I mean-
like, man, yeah, that's what it is. What I said it was, and what it will be.
And I like the track because it shows your fucking stripes. It shows that you've been around. This isn't something new for you. You didn't just pop up into the scene one day.
Mm-hmm.
No. So, like, you know what? I would accredit the gathering of the Juggalos to showing me. Like, first of all, I knew that I had heroes that came from like fucking nowhere, and they're like me, you know, and just fucking going to the gathering, and like, man, I just went past security just because I had a certain energy and got up in the JCW fucking ring in the corner wearing my fucking like bathrobe and fucking PJ pants, you know, like, I don't know, man, like it just taught me how to manifest. And then I was always had super bad anxiety just because, you know, trauma and shit like that, and I never went to like the freestyle things or anything like that, the freestyle battles or anything like that, even though I wanted to. My homie Suicide went and he did like the ciphers, and he'd be like, oh, you should go too, but I was like, nah, I don't got nerves for that. And then I don't know, man, just like everything went to hell in my world. Broke up with my fiance, you know, there was like a fire evacuation up here, and I went and fucking seen Lex, and Lex, I saw him at the gathering actually, and he was like, aren't you evacuated? And I was like, yeah, I'm evacuated. And he's like, well, if you put as much energy as you put into the gathering while you're going through like a fucking state of emergency into your music, you could probably make it in this fucking thing. And I was like, oh shit. And that was like the real kickoff, you know? And just from then I've just been like, fuck this, I'm kicking indoors and walking. Like, I don't fucking do talking anymore. I just fucking do the shit that needs to be done, and that's it, you know? Like, that's it.
We were just talking about the track with the
the
horror.
horror boys. Oh shit,
Yeah.
they're in here. Fucking A the horror. I don't know. You know, I heard a rumor that they might use me as a lead singer and change the name to A the horror. You never heard it here first. You know?
Little Canadian humor for you.
So hard. Yeah. Go check those guys out for sure. They are on that track, fucking Survive the Night. They killed the fucking hook. Like, those boys are the shit. Those guys are my brothers for real. We go back and forth, like, clowning on each other all the time. Like, and they're the shit. And they did me more favors than I could ask for. Thank you, you fucking assholes, you.
Yeah, I'm excited for everybody to hear that track because everybody on that track killed it. Like, Billy Obey's verse is absolutely crazy. Like, dude, I mean, you know, it's such a killer track.
Scatterbrains fucking produced the original track, and that was sick. And then I handed that to and I handed it to the
cutting out a little bit.
Damn Park. They laced it with so much different shit. Like they put the Horror put fucking like new instrumentals on it. They put like fucking synth on that bitch, extra vocals. Like they just went out of their way to be like, we're gonna fucking murder this thing and send it back to him, and his ears are gonna bleed. And they did, and it was the best bleeding ever.
And there's a track with a moose.
Oh,
yeah, the moose.
Yes, yeah, hell yeah. Produced by
Billy Blasphemous.
Billy Blasphemous.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh my God, man, he sent me some fire. I would send him this I was like, you're gonna think I'm fucking crazy, and I sent him this like these moose calls, like actual mooses making noise. I was like, can you make a beat out of this for me? and he sent me back like the craziest fucking darkest shit you ever heard in your life, and I love it. It makes me think about like you're in a field. It's like maybe the end of the night. There's a low rolling fog. The moon's like real bright, and a moose is about to murder you. Imagine getting a moose like murdered by a moose.
Snow.
Yeah, hell yeah, you got it.
That's exactly what that
There
track
you go.
makes me
A message from your boys.
My internet is trash. Am I cutting out lots right now? Maybe
A little bit here and there, yeah.
He was, yeah.
Yeah. 1 second here, boys. Let's see if I can fix this problem.
You have to adjust your maple syrup connection.
You have to go dust the snow off your moto.
I'm gonna open a door up and see if it works better.
No, it's funny. It worked perfect the other night when we were talking, and then when we set it all up to do the interview, boom.
Well,
But hey, it wouldn't be a stream
bad.
without some technical difficulties here and there.
Has it improved at all?
Oh, yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
No, let's
You're
do it this
still
way then. Taking you guys for a stroll.
Here we go. Into the frozen tundra of Canada.
It's actually fucking nice out today.
Fuck
yeah.
Alberta.
Ugh. We get like a couple of weeks of good weather and then a couple shitty ones. Let's try it here then. Fuck it, boys. Better
Are you in a
connection.
gazebo?
I'm in a gazebo, and we call them that too. So points.
What the fuck else would you call that? You look at that and you're like, that's a gazebo.
I don't know. Go to the south and they probably call
I mean,
it like a fucking, I don't know, like a pitching tent or something. I don't know. Something weird.
All right, we have a surprise guest here. Zol Jersey Devil.
What up, you ugly
Hey, what up,
bastards?
brother?
What up, you Canadian Maple Leaf? What up, you fat Jew?
Now we
I just
got
want to say
the.
right now that there are 4 marvelous beards on screen.
I was just about to make
That's
the
right.
Right?
Absolutely.
God
got the
You know what I'm saying?
damn.
Funny thing is, I'm not even home, but I said, fuck it, let me pop on.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody will start watching this motherfucker again. Come on,
got
dude,
the-
bro, you slipping, dog. You slipping.
The
man. You slipping,
the
you
beards of the
slipping, you slipping.
catacombs. The beards of the
Right.
catacombs.
No, I
We
had to
gotta
say
get like a
Luke,
beard
too.
oil going, like a fucking catacombs beard oil.
Yeah.
That's not a bad
Yeah,
idea.
no, I have to save my partner Luke because ain't nobody watching this motherfucker right now. Come on, man.
Cam's
I
I
don't
don't
even-
even today, dog.
There's not even
Damn
a
it,
counter
where
in
the
here?
comments at? Oh, there's some.
Oh.
Not on there. On my side, there is.
No, I see the no. I see the comment thing now, but we got who the hell is in here? Oh, the horror.
Oh, the horror. Aaron.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
the underground. We go put the can in the
Aaron's
catacombs
always
and
in here.
everything.
Aaron got
Was I
nothing
cutting
else
out
to
when I was
do.
talking about when those boys fucking like, because they fucking killed shit, man. Like they
Yes,
fucking
you
like.
were.
Okay, so
Yeah,
they
when-
I just wanted vocals from them, and they came back with like vocals, new instrumentals, like fucking like a little fucking solo on the outro there. Like holy shit, man! They send that shit back. Holy fuck! Anybody like you gotta go fuck with those guys. They fucking do some killer shit.
Who you talking about?
Oh, the
Oh,
horror.
the horror on the
Hey,
Survive
the
the Night.
horror.
Haven't-
Hey, the horror.
I ain't trying to hate, but they haven't hit me like that where I could really rock with them, bro.
Well, you gotta check out this track then, brother. With
What track is
with
it?
Axe on 'em.
It's
It's
Survive
called
the Night.
Survive the Night.
All right, I'll check it out, and if it wins me over, then God bless them because they got my support.
I'll send you a fucking
Yeah,
link
crazy.
as soon as I'm off here, brother.
Nah, look, I don't hate on nobody, bro, but it really takes it really takes some really dope shit to win me over, bro. That's just how it is.
I think I
Like,
actually
don't-
told you when I was first working on the shit. I was like, I think this shit's gonna win you over with all the horror, brother. I was like, I think this might actually, because like, you know, just not his cup of tea or something, as he was saying, but like, man, it's a good ass track.
I'll take
Yeah,
it.
no, I
Yeah,
was the
man.
same way. I was the same way. Actually, when I was listening to a lot of this album, there were some people I was like, eh. But then I heard it and I was like, wow, it is a good track by them for sure. Especially
Oh,
Survive the
okay.
Night.
I'll take Noize's word, bro. Like, cause sometimes something doesn't hit right away, but if that one does hit, then kudos to them, bro. You know what I mean? Because it's
Fucking
like there's very few artists where I'll listen to them and they'll hit me right away. You know what I mean? Like the only
Yeah,
ones that ever did
some shit you got to digest and come back to.
And then Jules Beard hit me right away too, and that's why I love that fat bastard.
It's mag fucking nificent.
Yeah,
I
it
think
is.
that's what it is. When you see somebody with a good beard, you're like, they got to be good people. Like, usually if you
but
got
me,
like a well-maintained beard.
Yeah, but me and him got a good relationship. Besides that, bro, like we shoot the shit about a lot. I try to
Are
help
they-
him with
Yeah.
These are my people. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, no. Plus, I'm trying to help him get. Plus, I'm trying to help him get Pixar to happen to really start booming. I'm giving him some other ideas too. You know,
Yeah, we
that'll
talking.
just help him anyway.
We doing things.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, hell
you're
yeah.
like I told you, bro. You're going on the up and up and up and up. So, and it just sucks.
So
when
are
it
you
can
though.
be-
Like that's the whole point. That's the whole point of this. Like
Right,
the whole point of all of this is so that we can all go up.
right. But you know
Everybody
what?
wins, man.
You know the sad part, bro. It's unfortunate when people don't get it because it's like if it was really about, you know what I mean, just whatever it was about, it wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work. You know what I mean? This shit is about everybody, and at the end of the day, this is all I do, bro. Monday through Sunday, wake up, push, and that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
That's,
And there's
people
one
always
thing I
asking
do.
like what it takes to do it, and just it's like go
Yeah,
do it.
doing it.
Go do it.
Do
Go
it.
do the work.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's literally
do
what it
it.
takes. Do it.
Yeah, well, I mean, it goes back to this too, though. If you want to do it, you gotta have the heart, bro. You can't give up just because it's not hitting right away. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah. I don't
Nope.
know if I don't know if people are just born with it, or sometimes you're like burdened into it, or you're just like whatever. But
Some
like,
people they take that failure as the end and they give up, or you
Yeah,
can
or some
fucking
people-
get pissed and keep pushing.
No, you have
yeah,
to, bro.
man. Like
You know what I mean? That's one reason.
hearing no and be like, okay, I'm gonna go around you and do it anyways, right? Like,
Right,
fuck
but
it,
no, that's
man.
one
Like,
reason the catacombs is going the direction it's going in because I don't stop. Like,
Yeah.
bro, my foot's on the gas pedal 24 hours a day, even if it's 2:00 in the morning. You know what I
So
mean?
that's
It
what the
doesn't
whole
matter.
album was for me too. Was like same thing. The album the whole time was like because of COVID and me being where I am, I kept hitting
Right.
walls, and every time I hit a wall, I'm like, fuck it, go around, redo it, remeasure. Oh, you're
And
gonna
that's-
give me a no. Well,
and
how are we
that's
gonna work it
something
out
else.
then?
That speaks to the quality of the album. That could have sounded choppy. That could have not been good because you said you had this many fucking obstacles to get over, and it's not the case. It sounds seamless. You wouldn't believe that it wasn't all done in the same room.
I'm gonna give Noise this though. The track Luke played is dope, bro. It is definitely dope. You know what I mean?
Thanks, I
Now,
appreciate that, brother.
now
That's like
I actually want. Now I want to hear the whole record, bro. Because just like if one track gets me, then I'm curious to hear about the rest of it. You know what I mean?
And
Fucking
this is
A,
the thing.
man.
This is the thing I'll tell you, Cam. It's a good preview of everything this guy can do. It's not just one style.
Yeah, thanks, guys. I appreciate that. Fucking A. I can't wait to drop the project, man. August, I think. August, it should be out. We're aiming for August.
Yeah.
Something like a professional, as Juice says.
Yeah. Speaking of which, there's something else. Me and Essa, when they're getting all the details worked out on, and I'm gonna holler at you about that. And then we're gonna make everything work.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, I've talked to Noize. If it's about what you're talking about, I've talked to Noize about it.
It's
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm on board.
It's
for
about
sure,
what you think it's about, but
Yeah.
there's another
I
part
got-
to it too. Besides that,
Okay, yeah.
Anyway,
You know what
I
I
can
mean?
help
But
the
other-
catacombs out. You guys just holler at me, and I got you. It's
yeah.
like,
We're working on getting everything lined up how it should be. But there's one thing I do gotta say though. I don't know. I don't think he's watching right now, but much love to Gibby, bro. He shouted us out. I think it was yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
sick, man. Yeah, Gibby is the
Yeah,
shit.
man,
He's
bro,
aware of this
Gibby's
going on
good
right now.
Yeah, no, he's in the group.
I've-
I invited him. He came
Yeah.
in. You know what I mean? He sees what's going on, but much love to that dude, bro. And crazy shit is he's actually from where I'm at too. He's in New Jersey. He just filled us out,
Sick,
but
man.
nah, Gibby's good people, bro. He's been good people. You
I
know
want
what
to get
mean?
like
So-
a fucking like a rap
Ridiculous
camp,
as that.
rap camp going with Gibby and Lex and C Lance because y'all are in like this kind of same area. So I should be down that way at some point. So maybe we can get
Yeah,
like a fucking meal or something.
Yeah, I'll be sure to get you some Canadian bacon there, boy.
I think I seriously, I think they just call it ham.
No, bro. Canadian bacon with extra maple
Yeah,
syrup
we
and
do,
shit,
we
bro.
do. I'll bring the
don't
maple
eat it,
syrup.
but,
You
know
give
what
me
I'm
some
saying?
good
Yes.
American shit, man. I want like some like good cheeseburgers. You know what else you guys got
There you
that's
go.
good
You want
down
some
there?
cheesesteaks?
I don't know.
Cheesesteaks,
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Cheesesteaks in
Fucking
Jersey, yeah.
hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I
Fucking
fuck with
hey.
some
Oh my
Jersey.
god. Why didn't I say that shit? That just makes sense.
Nah, just actually the crazy thing is where I'm at, the town I live in, there's a banging ass spot, bro. They got some fat cheesesteaks, bro. They're like this fat, bro. They're like that.
Dude, that's to tell you the truth, that's one of my favorite things about like traveling and touring around is like all the different fucking food spots you get to hit up.
Yeah, bro. You just
If you're not
Like-
fat
like-
and high.
Yeah.
if you do ever come out here, just hit me up. I gotta see what my schedule looks like because my whole life is completely different than everybody else's shit right now, bro. Like
I'll
I'm
get
tied up. You know what I mean? Like
I'll
I'm
get
tied up
tits and I'm
personally.
stateside, I think. So
You know what I'm
Do
saying?
you
But
want,
no,
do you
I'm
want
tied
to
up.
open up any
Sorry.
questions from the people watching?
yeah, man.
Yeah, if
we got-
anybody's
we
got
any
some
I'll take 'em.
questions, you know, shoot them our way. Yeah. I'll bring them up. I've noticed that question and answer never really works that well.
No,
We've
not
tried to
at
do
all.
that before, and it was
It'll be
like,
like
even when we got like 30 people watching, there's like no questions. So.
Bro, it turns into something else. It doesn't even turn into what it's supposed to. But I was
the
just gonna
horrors
people
pop
just
on.
be
people
like-
trying to catch themselves on fire on stream.
Yeah, like maniacs who don't know what they're doing. They just want to do something just to do it.
Yeah.
Dustin Marks, cough,
Yeah.
cough.
Damn,
You don't even have to add the cough at the end.
Yeah, you have to with the eye wing. Dustin Marks, fucking guy, bro. But no, I just wanted to pop on real quick. But I'm gonna cut out of here,
Cool.
and I'll try to
Thanks
catch
for
the
popping
rest of
on,
this.
brother.
Yes,
Hell
sir.
yeah, man. We'll send you some links after we get off the stream so you can check out some of that album.
Yeah,
bet.
I'll shoot you some stuff, brother. No
All
worries.
right, bro. I'll be around. All right. Pete.
Later, brother. Peace. I'm coughing, sorry. Guys.
He's just
It just froze on his disapproving face.
there we go. He's still there, but his disappointing face.
We
Yeah,
love you, DJD.
Oh,
It
yeah.
came to the man.
Well, fuck, man. That was pretty. So. Was it all choppy before? Do I gotta be worried about doing the whole interview?
No, it was a little bit choppy, but you're way better now. There was like points where
Good.
it was mostly okay. I'll say mostly okay. And most of the time we could understand what you were saying. It just was like in between your R2D2. That's all.
I mean,
Oh,
jumping
sorry,
between
guys.
jumping
Fucking
between
Canada.
Ohio, Kentucky,
gonna-
and Canada can't be easy.
Yeah. I guess we are like all over the goddamn map right now, and I'm in butt fuck
Yeah.
nowhere too, so that doesn't help, right? Yeah.
Never, it never helps. At least we don't have feedback like I've had before.
No, this overall is just pretty good. So, what do you think the next album is going to sound like? Are you even going to attempt to make the same sound?
No, it'll never sound the same. Nothing will ever sound the same. Very much how there's not one song that sounds like another song on this album. Some stuff might like have the same like what do you want to call it? It might have the same like tempo and feel to it, but nothing's ever going to be like completely like fucking. No, I'm not I don't like making the same shit. How my mind works is like I got like 20 million things going on at once, even when I'm talking to somebody, and I can never shut it off. So there's always going to be new material to pull from, if that makes any sense. And these producers that I'm working with, they like to just send me some shit that throws me for a loop, and I like to send them some shit back where they're like, "What the fuck? Like, how did he even accomplish that?" You know, like.
And how dope is that like some of them have actually told you that some of the shit they sent you was a challenge?
Yeah. Well, Fritz likes to do that. Yeah. Fucking.
Okay, so I was going to ask this on my show, but I got high and forgot, so I'll ask now. Any of those quote unquote challenges, did any of those make it onto the album?
Oh yeah, all of them. Yeah, every song that's on there from Fritz pretty much was a challenge one. Like he sent me probably 3 tracks where he's like, okay, this is some more rock and roll, more fucking singing shit. So do with it what you can. And yeah, that was like Eat Crow and The Best and fucking what was and Noise Town. Yeah, Noise Town. So like Noise Town was a challenge one, but like I grew up with like fucking Rob Zombie and like all that heavy shit too, you know, and man, like I didn't even know it was a challenge what he sent me though. He didn't present it like that. He just said that on the show at the time, but I kind of knew, you know, I had a feeling that he was, because like this was our introduction was, okay, let's see how he works, you know? So I was like, fuck it, let's go full in. And that's how, like, man, him doing that too is getting the best shit out of me. Like, I don't know about you guys. I hope that it hits like how it hits with me, but like the first time I heard playback of like the masters, man, like I was like, okay, this is like a good album. Like take the fucking ego out of the equation, pretend it's not even me. This is a fucking good album, you know? So yeah.
And I mean, steel sharpens steel. So all you did was take the raw talent you had and work with some of the best, and just
this album is like packed with like talent. Like everybody on this album is like really good. Actually, there's somebody that we haven't brought up yet. Who was the female MC that you had?
Oh,
Lady Saint.
Yeah, Lady Saint. Yeah. She's like from Edmonton up here. She's just the shit. Like she's just somebody that I saw live, and I was just like entranced, like how I get when I'm up on stage, like is how she made me feel with her music, and I just had to get it from her. And like it's a track about like fucking what's going on in the world right now, basically. Like it's a social commentary, like how we all seem to be growing up and our generation's mentality is shifting and shift, you know? Like it's growing up since a pebble, seeing monuments get leveled, you know, like this is all shit that's going on right now. And it's just the track that was like almost like a smoking track and smoke and think, you know what I mean? Because I think a lot of people with the hook and everything will like light up a fucking joint and they'll put that one on in their fucking smokers playlist or whatever, right? You know? I make music for me, right? So when it comes down to it, I'm just like, this is fucking dope. I'm gonna make this. You know what I mean? Like, I want to work with Jelly Roll and Struggle eventually. I work with their producer, Scatterbrains. There, he made all those tracks from scratch with like samples that I asked for, or my musicians. I sent him some my guys, and yeah, man. When you're doing this shit, you gotta form relationships with people, because that's how shit can organically grow. Like me and Fritz are going to be doing a fucking punk album, and that grew out of me fucking sending him messages at 2 a.m. like, listen to this fucking punk shit, you know? Because like he'll tell me to go, you know, take some acid and fucking come up with some concepts and shit like that. And if he tells me to do that shit, I'm going to send him some concepts or some weird fucking messages at 2 a.m. You know, that's what he gets back for making me do these things. All right. You know, like
the only other person on here that I don't think I had ever heard of was Trips.
Yeah, that was new to me.
Yeah, Trips is with the in a group called Doom Squad, and he does his solo shit too. And he's from city Edmonton, Alberta, which is about 4 hours south of me. And that's been like my epicenter of growing up. Like I went and lived down there for like a couple of years and shit, and just checking out the scene down there. And Sonic's a super like dope producer down there. There's Kripel's down there. There's a bunch of talented Canadian hip hop guys down there. But I've gone and I've worked with Trips before, and he smokes just about as much weed as I do. And he's
match made in heaven.
Yeah, and he's a better singer than me. And fucking he's just the fucking homie, and he's sick, and his music's sick. Check it out. Fucking for sure. And yeah, no, I'm gonna keep working with Trips forever, just because like when I met him the first time in Edmonton, I showed him the fucking beat. He was like, okay, I'm gonna go get some chicken, and he's like, I'm gonna go get some hot chicken and some weed. And I'm like, okay. And like by the time he got back, I had like I had like the fucking hook and my verse on there. And then we ate the chicken, and he went in and he proceeded to like do the verse like fucking, or do the hook, sorry, like way fucking better than anything I could ever fucking done. And then he ate this like hot chicken that like I was sweating like crazy, and he just held his own. And he also smoked just as much weed as me. It was just like I was just impressed, you know, like he's just an impressive motherfucker.
The secret to spitting fire, evidently,
Hot chicken.
is hot chicken.
Yeah, hell yeah.
No, I like that you're putting on some fellow Canadians as well. It was kind of like you were saying earlier about, you know, trying to promote the scene there, you know.
Yeah, oh, absolutely,
on the-
brother. Like Doom Squad 2, those guys played Canadian Juggalo weekend, so Trips was up on stage with that shit. And just me being a fan way back then, I was out back with them, and they were like freestyling with me and shooting the shit with my brother. So like of course, people that have been around that have helped the scene grow up here, I'm going to include them in this too, obviously, you know, like fucking A, man. Like everybody's down to do work. We're all going to fucking do work and make this fucking underground shit run, you know?
I mean, that's what all of this is all about. It's just getting it bigger.
Like, well, as long as I'm on here, any promoters that want to fuck with me when I'm running through the shows, hit me up. I'm a one-man army right now. I got George on my side, but he's a very busy man, and I got Fritz on my side, and I got all these people on my side, but they're all very busy people. If you want to work with me, hit me up, all right? It's that easy. Instagram is probably the best way to get a hold of me, honestly.
But I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here, guys. This was a great one. I fucking love both of y'all. Till next time.
Right.
Talk to me whenever. I love y'all.
Oh yeah, man. Thanks
Peace,
for coming
brother.
on, Jude. Yeah, but you're gonna be stateside. Like, I don't know if you're still planning on doing this, but you were saying you were gonna kind of try and stay stateside around the time of Astro.
I think so, yeah, if I can make it possible. It's like this COVID shit is weird right now, me being a Canadian, so I'll see what I can work around. But if I'm able to go down there for 90 days, I'd like to fucking just book a fucking couple tours or something, man. I don't fucking know. Like, why not? Like, fucking, yeah. Like, if it's good to go, it's good to go. And as soon as I'm good to go, I'm gone. I'm doing this shit for the rest of my life, you know? So, yeah.
Yeah, so if anybody's looking to book shows around August in the States for Noize, preferably around Detroit.
Yeah, or wherever, you know, like if you do a string of shows, like I'm gonna have a fucking vehicle, so I will be able to travel. Obviously, it'll be cheaper to get me if you get like book me near like a string of shows or near somewhere I'm gonna be. But if you want me to go to like somewhere way out the way, you probably have to get my travel too. But whatever, you know. Like UK motherfuckers, like I can't bring the van over. I'm sorry, you know, I just can't do it.
That's gonna cost you a plane ticket.
Yeah, but I'm talking to a bunch of people about touring, and everybody in the underground is like ready to go right now, and yeah, man, like some big moves are being made. Like there's a bunch of names on. Bunch of big names on my album. I'm doing features for a lot of cool cats, and like everybody is ready to go. Like everybody wants to like do their own festivals. Like everybody's like the underground's just like fucking rearing right now. Like it's pretty insane. So
yeah, everybody's ready to go. A bunch of albums are coming out like soon. Shows are probably gonna start kicking back up since COVID's starting to kind of subside a little bit.
Yeah, man.
Everything's really on fire right now, man.
I'm making solid plans, you know, but nothing I can talk about yet. And just with being on this side of the border, a lot of people are iffy right now on if I'll ever even be able to make it down, actually. But it's looking really good. Like fucking, I'll get my shot, come down there, you know, maybe find a American chick to marry, get my green card, you know, hang around for a couple of years, be your guys' weird uncle or something, you know. I don't know. Yeah, buddy. I'm looking forward to it. I'm mostly looking forward to seeing you motherfuckers first at Astro, though. Or if I get down a bit before that, I'll definitely be hitting you up, Luke. So
hell yeah, man. Yeah, I'm excited. Like we were saying earlier, I'm really excited for Astro. Hopefully we'll get like a real. Hopefully they get on a real show and stuff, and it's gonna be.
While I'm on here with you, brother, if anybody else, any other podcasts, you know, in the other underground want me to pop on with you, hit me up. Let me know. All right, I'm good to go. Fucking hit up Picture. It didn't happen after this thing fucking concludes. Go check out the episode with Fritz the Cat. There's fucking everything from us actually talking seriously about music to him talking about getting me across the Detroit River in a canoe, smuggling me over. It's all over the place.
Hey, here's a question
this?
about your singles or your music videos. We I don't, maybe we touched on it a little bit, but
yeah. So Eat Crow, the one that Juice said was his favorite. That's going to be one of the first lyric videos dropping, probably one of the first singles. Then What Lurks with Gibby Stites and fucking Lex the Hexmaster will be dropping next. That'll be a lyric / music video like mix thingy. And fucking besides that, as far as singles go, I think we'll be dropping that fucking Survive the Night as well with Oh the Horror and Bill and Lee from Zool. And fucking yeah, man, like there's a lot of shit dropping, and it's literally going to be like a lot of shit in the next couple months. The album should be out in August, and we're going to have like a bunch of shit going until then. Actual music videos are dropping soon, but my city's in a fucking state of emergency right now, so I'm just waiting for that shit to fuck off, you know. They're vaccinating every single one of us motherfuckers up here, and then once it's back to normal, or you know, if I can sneak out and fucking do some shit with my video, yeah. But yeah, so expect videos to be coming soon too, and fucking interactive shows, and we're gonna bring back the fucking spectacle to the underground, and all of us motherfuckers, not just me, but all of us, quote unquote, fucking new underground fucking rappers, new generation.
yeah.
We grew up looking at these motherfuckers who came from nothing and nowhere and built empires. That's why you're going to see us fucking do the same. So everybody, I'm fucking so excited to fucking watch these catacombs grow and watch the Picture Didn't Happen grow. And let's just fucking murder this shit, man, right? You know, fucking get it going. I appreciate you having me on, buddy, for real.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, thanks for coming on. Like we said earlier, we'll definitely have you back on again.
Yeah. You know what? I don't know. Like we'll come around maybe just before the album drops or something like that. All right, and maybe we could do like a full listening party or whatever. Like, yeah,
for sure. Yeah, doing those listening parties are one of my favorite things to do. So for sure, if you're down for that, we'll definitely do that.
Yeah, man. Well, maybe we'll book it like, I don't know, the night before the album drops or something like that. Something stupid, something ridiculous. And I'll just get some dabs and a dab rig, and we'll just fucking be foolish as all fuck.
Do dabs and listen to Depuration, right?
Yep, Depuration. Dabs and Depuration. You got to throw another D word in there.
There you go.
Got to get that alliteration in. Motherfucker, alliteration.
All right, man. Thanks for coming on. We'll definitely have you on again, like we said. And we look forward to hearing the album. We look forward to seeing the album, you know, out and everybody getting to experience it for the first time.
Depuration's coming out in August. Noize 13, Noize with a Z. 13. The 13 is silent when you see me in person. Hey, we're friends. You don't gotta fucking pronounce my numbers, all right? You know, like, yeah. Come check me out. Follow me on Instagram. That's where I'm most live on. That's where you can catch Fritz the Cat makes fucking fake album covers for me all the time. Any fake album covers you see on there is made by Fritz. I'm growing weed. You can watch my weed grow, which is all legal because we're in Canada, so this doesn't need to get flagged for anything. Yeah.
All right. I think he checked out just in time. All right. Yep. Thanks once again, everybody, for watching. And